Hello. Thank you very much for watching our video review. Dear viewer, we ask you to give this video a royal like in advance. Your like is extremely important for spreading the project GURU.Markets. Now we will look at the main fundamental indicators of the company ENOVIX Corporation, ticker ENVX. This review is based on information as of May 8, 2024. By classification, GURU.Markets company ENOVIX Corporation belongs to the subcategory Electric. 59 organizations participate in the comparison. This is very representative. We start with general data on the corporation. We will study each indicator in more detail a little further. If necessary, you can pause the video. We propose to study all the indicators of the corporation under study more thoroughly. Access to the database with the ticker structure is absolutely free and open. I kindly ask you to give a link to the company analysis to your friends. Well, let's finally begin. Market capitalization of the corporation ENOVIX Corporation valued at $1.53 billion. With a subcategory capitalization of $647 billion. ENOVIX Corporation accounts for a share of 0.236%. It is one of the very small companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is $0.22 billion. With a balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory of $102 billion. ENOVIX Corporation accounts for a share of 0.213%. Comparing the shares of market and balance capitalization, we see the following. Share ENOVIX Corporation in the subcategory in the case of stock market capitalization assessment is 0.236%. The balance sheet capitalization is 0.213%, which is 10% less than the share of market capitalization. Assessment of the company's share of market and balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The analyzed company's debt obligations amount to $0.183 billion. Financial liabilities to book capitalization account for 83.2% of the company's capital. Rating for the company's debt level. Tolerable, 0 points. The balance of the company's market value to profit is 0. Average in subcategory 0. Estimation of market value to its profit in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Very bad, -2 points. Profit for the last 12 months was -$187 million. Projected earnings for the next 12 months are unknown. This is extremely bad for the company's price. Assessment of projected future profits in comparison with companies in the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The company's value to revenue ratio is 118.6. The average in the subcategory is 4.8 and this is 2,371% higher than in the subcategory. Assessment of market value to revenue indicators in comparison with indicators of subcategory companies. Bad, -1 point. Revenue for the last 12 months was $10 million. Future revenue for the next 12 months is unknown. And this is very bad for the company's price. Assessing the performance of projected future sales volumes in comparison with the performance of subcategory companies. Bad, -1 point. The margin is -1448.9%, with the average in the subcategory -3.7%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's indicators is 1,445.2%. Profitability assessment in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, -0.5 points. The company's share by number of personnel in the subcategory is 0.213%, which is 11% less than the share of market capitalization. And this reflects the discrepancy between the current market price of the organization ENOVIX Corporation, probably towards revaluation. The amount of market capital for each employee of the organization is $2,726,000. And for the subcategory $2,454,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 11.1%. Estimation of the volume of market capital per employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The amount of profit per individual employee of the company is $0,000. With the average for the subcategory -$19,200. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is $19,000. Estimation of profit per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, -0.5 points. The company's sales volume per individual employee is $23,000. In the subcategory $516,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 2,143%. Estimation of revenue per individual employee in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Tolerable, -0.5 points. Shares for sale correspond to 30.3%, with an average for the subcategory of 9.6%. This is an assessment of the risk of a short squeeze. Technical indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 61% for the company ENOVIX Corporation. Whereas in the subcategory this level is 46%. On average, securities of the subcategory are valued lower than those of ENOVIX Corporation. Comparing the dynamics of the company's share price ENOVIX Corporation and subcategory shares. We see that over the last 12 months stocks ENOVIX Corporation showed a change of -28.8%. Against price changes in the subcategory -50.4%. This does not clearly indicate anything, but it is necessary to take note of this fact. Before showing the final score, please kindly ask. Leave your rating ENOVIX Corporation in the comments to this security assessment. Your responses in the comments greatly help the development of the channel. GURU.Markets. Total result, -7.5 out of 10 points. Average result for the subcategory, -2.4 points. If you look very broadly, within the US market as a whole, we see that the average score for the entire market as a whole is 0.3 points. Against a score of -7.5 points for ENOVIX Corporation. Let's look at the table of orders. It is available to everyone. A link to it is in the pinned comment. The order table contains all decisions of the information and reference system for stock valuation GURU.Markets. Access to the order table is absolutely free and free. Link in pinned comment. Based on the analysis of securities ENOVIX Corporation. GURU.Markets. Open a deal because ENOVIX Corporation is the most overvalued company in the subcategory. Let me remind you that earlier March 28, 2024, An order was published, company ticker LVWR. Information Assessment System GURU.Markets, a decision has been made on this order. Close the order. The final return was 3.3%. Thank you all so much for watching this video and for using the information and help system from GURU.Markets. You really are the coolest audience.